Every single time. I just want to ride my freaking bike. What's up with this? Anyway, I don't freaking know. You guys, like, I can't do life no more. I have so much to talk about. Exercising can also be therapeutic. Even if you don't have someone to talk to. Aww. Look how dark it is in here. This is why I don't film with my tablet. I rarely film with my tablet for this reason. But at least you can hear me though. Okay. I'm pulling up my chat even though there's nobody here. Hold on, I'll get to all my shit in a minute. Okay, so like when you take almost a full week off of working out, it fucks with you. Just saying. There I am. Okay. Let me turn it down. Oh, I got a commercial. What do? Oh, thumbs down you too, one person watching. I like to watch people I don't like. What's your freaking problem, dude? You have major freaking issues. What is your malfunction? Can you share with us? Anyway, so, okay, I have not worked out at all. Don't you dare slide away from me. I have not worked out at all week. As those of you know, half of my week was spent in the hospital. Thank God, mom's doing okay, everything's good on that end. But I get anxiety, and I'm not on any of my meds, as you know. If you follow me, you know what that's going on with my life, right? And so, the hospital she went to was out in the city, okay? And the city's like a good 45 minutes, an hour away. Driving in the city, I nearly get a panic attack every single time I'm there. Like, legit, okay? I didn't tell you guys this, but my anxiety was so bad once that for an amount of years, I couldn't drive. Not even to the store, like down the street. I was just so engulfed. See? That's me, dude. That's another story. Anyway, we'll ignore that. Okay, so I used to have such bad panic, I couldn't even freaking drive down the road. And I was like that for like a good, I want to say 5 or 6 years. Anyway, so freaking now I'm okay. Well, I'm okay with driving. I'm not like, let me go do a road trip or something, you know, unless it's a straight shot. But driving in the city gives me a panic attack every single time. So, I mean, I've had 2 days of panic attacks, basically back to back. And then I went to my meeting last night because I thought, you know what, I really need this. I'm glad that I went. There were people getting 20 years, 50 years on. But I'm just so worn. I'm so worn to the bone. Like, I have nothing else to give. If this shanty setup for me riding my bike doesn't tell you, like I have nothing else, okay? There's zero. This is what, but again, you know, I have to look at the bright side. I'm grateful my mom's surgery went well. You know, that's just, we'll leave it at that. But we're going off of 2 days of panic attacks, and I haven't gotten a workout in at all. So I'm going to do 2 workouts back to back. So what I'll do is I'm going to do stationary today. I like to have days in between where I have rest periods. I work out 3 to 4 days a week, but I like to have days in between my workouts so that way my body can kind of like regenerate and be ready for the next one. That's not the case this week because I had too much going on. But today, the reason why I kind of got to get this done and out of the way. Cool. Patreons tomorrow, I'm going to be uploading for you guys. And I've had this workouts, like, I've had this workouts ready and, like, written down and freaking, you know, ready for Wednesday, but Wednesday never came. So tomorrow, Patreons, you will be getting a workout. I can't tell you what time it'll be. I'm guessing around this time. Let me see what you're saying. Hold on. Oh, babe. Poltergeist activity. Hi, Joshua. Sweet Pickles. Is this a workout show? No. No, it's not. I just basically bitch while I'm on my stationery. If you want to see a workout show, you can join my Patreon. That's more of a workout show. But anyway, this is kind of trying to motivate you, but really I'm not in the headspace of like doing that, so I'm kind of just venting really. Actually, you know what I've noticed? It's really good to vent when you're working out. Like, I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'm coming up with something. Like a new therapy. Like, you know, the more pissed you get, like the harder you fucking ride, you know, like kind of thing. Anyway, as I was saying, so today, Hubs and I, as you know, we're trying for baby number 2. I pretty much say that every single time I come on here now. We had to finagle, like we're on a fixed income, so we had to kind of consolidate debt, pull from our equity, and get some shit paid off, okay? The guy is coming today to finalize it all. But now, when baby 2 comes, we're not going to be like financially strapped. We're going to be looking sitting pretty, right? I know that's kind of TMI, but this is what's going on in my life, and I vlog about my life. Okay, so you are a personal trainer. No, Sweet Pickles. I was a long time ago. I have a lot of mental and physical ailments. I don't want to go down the list, but you can watch I have a playlist of like health updates and stuff. I was personal trainer, but due to physical restrictions, I no longer do that. But anyway, I still do work out. I still share my workouts. Like a lot of people deal with chronic pain. A lot of people deal with depression. A lot of people deal with a lot of the shit that I deal with. And if I can get my ass on a freaking stationary, nobody else really has an excuse, if that makes any sense. I have a Patreon where I show like more of my workouts, like what I do. This is just me getting my cardio out of the way. As I said before, you can join that if you want to. She is Sweet Pickle. Well, not anymore, babe. Like, I mean, that's nice of you to think of me like that, but I'm not, though. Like, anyway. Okay, so anyway, so, like, as I was saying, we're, waiting on, yeah, like, with my whole certification, I literally had to recertify, like, 2 months ago, and I didn't. Reason being, I'm disabled. You know what I mean? I'm a sick person. I'm not well. Like, I'm physically, mentally, I'm not well. So, you know, when real life shit happens to a person like me, it completely zaps, like, whatever I had. Like, whatever energy, empathy, like, I'm no longer here. You know, I need like a couple days to kind of like recoup after this past week. Well, really, it's been like kind of like a month-long thing, to be honest. I'm not going to recertify. I feel like the whole certification process is a scam. It's like $200 to recert. I don't have fucking $200 just laying around. Mind you, I have a toddler and a family. So, unfortunately, recertification is not something that I plan on ever doing. You know, I was certified for a few years. I learned a lot. As far as working out and health and science, nothing's really changed since I certified a few years ago. Again, that's why I go into saying it's kind of a scam. Like, I don't know, what's gonna change in like 3 to 5 years? Like, you know what I mean, as far as working out goes. I find getting back to the basics and not following trends is probably where it's at when it comes to fitness. I'm just kidding. What's going on? Hold on. Hold on. What's this? No, I don't want to get out of here. Okay. AliExpress! Certification! Oh no. Don't say that. I can't. Like, my brain, dude. Thank you. Thank you. AliExpress. And I thank you, babe, for saying that I am, because you don't forget what you learn. You know what I mean? Just because I don't have that piece of paper, I'm all emo, like. But I'm not. If hypothetical, let's say I get pregnant with baby number 2. Like, I don't know what kind of shape I'm gonna be in, guys. Because this last baby took everything out of me. I found out about all my thyroid shit. I found out about, like, everything. Right. Aw, thank you. That is very sweet of you, AliExpress. That made my day. It truly did. But, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, they say, like, every pregnancy is different. But this one, man, I mean, I think I already had all that kind of stuff wrong with me before the fact. But, I mean, you go to doctors for like decades being like, hey, I have a fucking problem, help me. And they're just like, I don't know what to do, here's some medicine, you know. And you can pay these doctors for fucking decades, like, dude, this fucking shit, like, is really hurting, I need help. Like, that's what my life has been. So I'm sure I have problems like my fibromyalgia, my Hashimoto's, Graves' disease, pre-diabetes. I'm sure I like had all those things before having her, but upon getting pregnant and going through the whole pregnancy process, it brought it out. It brought it to the front. Like, it was showed. Because now my OBGYN's like, okay, let's do blood tests, because I had cholestasis with my daughter. It was rough. It was rough, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we had to do a C-section. It was rough. But, as I said before, you know, you gotta, it doesn't matter. I mean, I could just literally just sit on my ass and watch TV What is that going to do for me? It's not going to be healthy for baby number 2, you know. That was the whole thing I wanted to lose. I lost a bunch of weight in preparation for baby number 2, right? And so you can't add these Victoza injections or whatever. They're for people that have pre-diabetes or diabetes. And the second I stopped injecting, I started gaining pounds back that I had lost. And so, I mean, when you deal with Hashimoto's and pre-diabetes, it's nearly impossible to lose weight. So basically, all the work that I do, without being on my like special like Victoza injections, all that stuff, I do this to maintain my weight. I don't do it to lose. I could sit here and run a marathon Monday through Sunday and I would legit still be the same weight. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Especially being having been a personal trainer, and like to have that happen to you, it's bullshit. I'm not even gonna cry, okay? Yes. Yes, I mean, you have to. I can't eat a lot of carbs, you know, I mean, fruits and veggies, lots of water. You gotta eat live food, you know. My food is on point. Like, I work out all the time. When I saw my weight loss specialist, what was it? I've told this story before, but I see her every 6 months, you know, and I had lost 6 pounds in 6 months. And mind you, I was going biking, I was hiking, I was like, you know, kickboxing, freaking swimming, you know, and I came to her and I'm like, I almost lost my shit. But she said, do you know that people in your situation, with my thyroid issue, with my chronic pain, with my prediabetes, they don't really lose weight, they gain it. So she's like, you did really good. And I'm like, do you know how hard I worked? Like, I should be fucking skinny. Like, it's so frustrating. And that's when she gave me the Victoza injections. And I was seeing a lot of improvement with that. It actually was working really well. I mean, this month I like puked my brains out, but once I got used to it, I lost like 13, 15 pounds on that stuff. But yeah, you can't inject yourself with anything when you're trying to get pregnant. It's not, you know, it's gonna hurt the baby, so. Hi, Simon. Yeah, so I mean, I'm off my mental meds. I'm off my mental meds. It's funny because my vlogs, you can kind of tell the difference from when I'm taking all my meds and like I'm losing weight to I'm off all my meds. I'm off my Victoza. So I'm kind of just like working out to stay where I am right now. And it is what it is. I'm not going to bitch about it anymore, but I'm going to amp it up. And I'm going to keep amping it. I'm going to keep amping it up. But this week's not a good week. Like I said, my mom got a stent put in her heart. She stayed at the hospital. I had to drive in the city, and like driving in the city is like, I can't even explain it to you. Like that pounding feeling of anxiety in your chest, like when you're having a panic attack. That's how it was the whole time I was in the city. I can't drive there, I just can't do it. And that's okay, you know. Just gonna avoid it like the plague. But yeah, so we're waiting, and I've got, how much time do I have? This person's supposed to be at our house. I can't see. Of course. This person's supposed to be at our house. 10:35. Let's see. So he's gonna be here in an hour and a half. Oh, am I really? Thank you, Simon, I'm glad. You know, I nearly got rid of my pre-diabetes. Like, I'm on the cusp of being normal. They still want me to take my metformin though, and I guess it's okay to take while you're pregnant, so like, I pretty much got rid of it. Like, at first I was like on the verge of almost needing insulin, and because of diet and exercise, I'm now like pretty much not even pre-diabetic anymore. But it hasn't been easy, and Hashimoto's is a bitch, especially when you combine it with Graves' disease though, because you're constantly like this. So sometimes your metabolism is going overtime, and then sometimes it just completely stops, and then you're just like, I want them to take my thyroid out. But you know, they have a cyst on my thyroid, and they're like, oh, it's fine, you know. Just like, I can't stand doctors. Like, I just can't stand them. But anyway, so it's not big enough to test. Like, they do the little test where they put a needle and they like take a sample. It's not big enough yet. Well, actually it probably is by now, because that was like, what, 3 years ago? But yeah, I would just like them to take it out, because for me it's caused so many problems. I don't mind being on medication for the rest of my life, but what I do mind is my thyroid completely fucking with my life. I mean, it controls a lot. You know, it really does. Like, do your research on it. It's ridiculous. But supposedly, my thyroid levels have gotten close to normal, so they took me off my thyroid med, and I instantaneously knew my thyroid was like, I was going Gravesy. Like, I felt real hyper, kind of jittery. Like, everything you eat, no matter what it is, you don't get full. So I constantly have to have like healthy shit on hand, so that way I can just be like, you know, smoothies, carrots. Yeah, I just gotta be constantly freaking eating, like, all freaking time when I'm going through my Graves. I can't drink soda. That's kind of my downfall. And I probably should be eating gluten-free. Those are the two things that I think, for my fitness, that I personally need to work on. I had my neurologist tell me that I have an allergy to gluten, but I've taken tests and it shows I have no allergy to gluten. But she's like kind of holistic, even though she's a neurologist. She like believes in all that kind of like holistic kind of stuff, and she seems to think that I have a gluten allergy. And then I have the sleep apnea, and it's a pain in the ass. It's a freaking pain in the ass. Although my sleep apnea, the last time I was able to wear the mask and like they were able to check my oxygen for me, my incidence of stopping breathing during the night has decreased. So it's no longer severe sleep apnea, it's just sleep apnea. So that's good. We need to focus on the positives, and I forget that a lot, especially when I'm not on my meds. Yeah, it's rough. Let's see. Michelle! Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I don't know how much of an inspiration I'm gonna be right now, but like, sick people can get well. I mean, I think I'm living proof of that. I gotta keep it healthy for baby number 2, and for my family, and for the one that I have now. Like, she's my life, she's my everything. She's my main motivation. Same with my husband. Them two are pretty much, anyway. Let's see, I've been going I've gone over 5 miles. I burned 275 calories. My average is 13 miles an hour. I've been going for 24 minutes. So, I think we'll double that maybe today. Luckily, Hubs is with baby Goal. She's gonna need a nap soon. Wow, I can't even see myself. Oh no, where did my chat go? There you are. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's really, like, what do we want to get well? Like, that's what it comes down to. I mean, I understand being completely exhausted to the point where all you want to do is just sleep. Like, I understand, I get that. But you have to power through. You know, if you don't, this is your life. Like, this is our lives. This is my life. If I don't power through, I'm gonna die. I mean, that's just I'm gonna die a lot younger than I would have, you know what I mean? Like, I need to be here to watch my daughter have children. If I'm just gonna sit here and just not do anything about it, how is that helping anybody? Sorry, it's been an emotional month. Anyway. Anyway, also working out helps with my mental too. Like, so when I don't work out, like, I can feel it in my mind, like in my brain, and the way I think and stuff. It's weird. It's weird how it's like, just, but I mean, it's really not that weird though. If you think about like what you put in your body, if you're putting a bunch of garbage in your body, obviously you're gonna feel like shit. And you're not gonna have that fuel that you need to work out. You know what I mean? And us special people that do have like problems, a shit ton of problems, which makes it that much harder to do it, that we're the ones that actually need it the most. You know what I mean? So, there's no excuses. And I'm apologizing to my Patreons. When I started Patreon, actually, I didn't have a set idea of like what days I'd upload or when, you know, how long the workouts would be. So I'm still kind of trying to find a middle ground on that, because it's, you know, with my life and me being a stay-at-home mom and you know, baby Goal going through her terrible tooth, I don't know if I can actually give you an exact day and time every week. I mean, so far I've been doing pretty good at doing that, but I mean, you're gonna get your workouts per week. I just don't know if I can have them scheduled the way that I want them. So you can always watch the pre-recorded, you know, you don't have to always be there while it's happening. Just, that's the conclusion that I've come to, what with everything that's been going on this month and life. So, I apologize again to my Patreons, because you guys motivate me. Whether or not you know that, I want you to know that now. That you guys keep me motivated. You know, you guys keep me going. And same with the people here on YouTube, like, for real, like, your kind words. It just means the world to me. More than you ever will know. But yeah. Anyway. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Might speed it up a bit. Because I need to kind of burn out real quick, huh? I need to get a burnout in. At least one or two. Have a great day and a great week. You as well, Simon. Thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry it's so dark. This is what happens when I don't have time to really set up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just kind of on the fly. This is what's happening. Like, I need to get this workout done. Someone's going to be here at noon. We're signing papers. Like, life is life. I need to start walking. My son lives in New York, right in the city. And I'm going to visit, and it's going to be tons of walking. So I need to build up stamina. Michelle, oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Start now. Hell, put some earbuds in and just walk around your neighborhood. Walk a block or two. You gotta do it. Whew, you have to. You just gotta, it's not a matter of do we want to. Eventually, the like have to will turn into I want to. And then the I want to will turn into an addiction. And the next thing you know, this is just a part of life, like anything else, Like, the fact that I have not worked out all week, this is my first workout and we're at the end of the week, that's insane. That does not happen. But life happened, and that's okay. That's okay. I need to accept that and be like, okay, you're fine, dude. It's not the end of the world. I'm really hard on myself, I've noticed, but I kind of gotta be, otherwise I'm just gonna not do it. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, you gotta build the stamina. With me, my sister and I, we were walking like around this hospital. It's really huge. Like, I kind of still wish I had my Fitbit, because honestly, like, we walked a lot, because we were there all day the day before yesterday. We were there for like 8 hours, and so like we walked a lot. You know what I mean? I'm curious to know actually how much did we actually walk, because I don't know how many miles we covered, but we did pretty good. But I don't count that as a workout because like every day, I chase a 2-year-old around, so I'm moving constantly. But this, like, what I'm doing right now is a workout, okay? I'm not like completely pushing myself, which I'm gonna try to do in a minute here. But I'm staying, I'm moving, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter physically. When I take a week off like I did, I kind of go backwards, like, it's not like starting all over, but my body can tell that I've been slacking. So I have to kind of push myself a little bit harder. A little bit harder. So I'm gonna see. So we do this for 32 minutes. We've only gone 7 miles. 7.20 to be exact. Almost 30 laps. 369 calories. Right now I'm going 11 miles an hour. Here. Let's see if we can do like a burnout real quick. Let's see how fast they can go. Last time I got to like, I want to say 19 miles an hour. I for some reason doubt that's going to be the case this time. Let me check my heart rate. And my heart rate has been spiking a little fast. It's weird. Probably because of high blood. I'm probably all over the place. Like, worry, 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 worry. Okay, so I'm only at 130, so I'm alright. I felt like it was higher than that for some reason. Whew. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can and see where we can go. That says 23 miles an hour. That can't be right. There's no way. I've gotten better. That's crazy. Good. Now it's 18 miles an hour. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Anyway. What else? I can't remember. There was something else I was going to talk to you about. Oh, plans for next week. My plans. I've never gotten that point where I want to. I have to get moving. Yeah, it's all a matter of doing, Michelle. That's it. Just do it. Start small. That's a problem that I see a lot of people. They overdo it and then they don't work out for like a month. And then they're back in the gym and they're like overdoing it and then they don't work out for a month. It's like, just, you know, slow and steady wins the race. Like, that is so true. Oh yeah, so next freaking week, I have a get ready with me using a new palette. I'm not going to tell you. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm doing a get ready with me with a new palette. You guys are going to love it. You're going to freak. Okay, and then I'm doing ASMR with a Japanese candy that I've been meaning to do for like, what, a month now? And then I will be doing a workout Wednesday, of course. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not going to say that anymore. It might be a workout weekend again. I don't freaking know. It depends what happens next week. My life has been so jumbled. I don't know. Let's hope that I get in a workout Wednesday for you guys. And then I'm going to try to put out, like, just a chit-chat video next week, like, hanging out, shooting the shit, like, just being ourselves, talking, whatever, because I noticed that you guys really like those. Just so that way we can kind of, that's what this is, though. But, like, I'm going to do a random one of these nights next week, and just, you know, we'll talk some shit. No, I'm just kidding. We'll talk about some gossip. No, I'm just kidding. We'll talk about whatever's going on in our lives. I don't freaking know. I've been kind of thinking about doing like a support group of some kind. Like for people with mental illness, like myself, and chronic pain. It's been kind of in my mind. I don't know, but I feel so mentally icky that I don't know if I can hold. like yesterday at the meeting, my AA meeting, I didn't even say anything. I congratulated one of the birthdays and just left. I was so out of sorts, you know. I don't know. Something to think about. Let me know if that's something that you would like to see. There y'all went. You guys just fell on the floor, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to go fast again. And kind of see if I can get back to that 23. That's ridiculous. I was not expecting that at all. Oh. 25 miles an hour. I can ride. Do you know how fast that is? Well, I know it seems really slow in your car. Like 25 miles at like a school zone, you're like, this is slow. But it's fast. I wish I had like one of those real spinner bikes. Yeah, my heart rate's 150 after that. I try to keep my heart rate up to 140 because that's my target heart rate throughout the entire duration of this ride. Woo! Okay. So we're at 39 minutes. Let's do a cool down for 5 and call it good. And for those of you that aren't on my Patreon, hold on. I'm gonna get some water. Don't forget to hydrate. That's like probably the most important thing. That looks so weird. Well, I noticed that like I haven't done the Get Ready With Me in a while. And I have plans on getting this new palette next week, okay? In which you guys are gonna freaking love it. I'm excited for it, actually. I can't wait to like use it. Holy cow. Holy cow. Are you talking about my 25 miles an hour? Right? Like, that fat girl can go fast. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. I'm gonna go forward. I've been going backwards and forwards. I've been kind of switching it up since I've been on here. So now we're just gonna kind of slow it down, you know, decrease the heart rate. Typically, I try to keep it a straight 15 miles an hour. But unfortunately it's been like 12 is my average, but that's okay. When me and my husband used to ride a lot, I think our max was like 50 miles or something. Like we rode, we did, I mean that's a long, 50 miles, like for me that's a lot. Like I'm not like an avid, like I'm gonna go on my bike and go cross country, like, you know what I mean, like, but we rode like, I want to say 50 or 60 miles, I don't remember what it was, but I just remember it being like an epic feat. I almost fainted. Like when I got off my bike, my legs were like noodles, like for real. Complete and utter muscle failure. And I know that doesn't sound like tempting, but it felt good. It did. Like I know you're probably like, how in the hell does that feel good? It just does. I don't know. I can't explain. And 463 calories. 11 miles an hour right now. We should probably slow that down a little bit. Like I just want to go like 9 right now. 40 minutes. 9.12 miles. So we almost did 10 miles just now, you guys. That's a big deal. I mean, it's not like 20 miles or anything, but if you notice, each time I do this, I try to increase the time that I'm on it. I try to increase the number of burnouts that I do. I try to increase my all in all pace. Like I'm really stuck. I feel like I'm really stuck from like anywhere from 12 to 15 miles an hour. Like I feel stuck there right now, and that's okay. Did that light just twitch again? Anyway, sorry again about the lighting. I have no makeup on, so it's probably for the best. Seriously. Whew. But yeah, get moving. Stay positive. Don't be too hard on yourself. The key is consistency. You know. There, I'm bringing my heart rate down a little bit. That's good. Consistency. Don't stop. Don't give up on yourself. Baby steps. Don't just all of a sudden be like, you know, what's that training where they like flip tires and shit? Don't like your first workout, you know, like I'm gonna do all this, you're gonna injure yourself doing that shit. Like seriously. I the kind of workouts that I do are for like physically, you know, people that deal with chronic pain. I do what I can do. After this, I'm probably gonna stretch for about 15 minutes. I stretched for like 5 before I got on here, but do what you can. Don't push yourself if you can't physically do it. Like, I understand what it is to deal with chronic pain. I understand what it is to deal with health issues. I know how you feel. I understand. And so that's why I'm letting you guys know kind of like what I do, you know, and it kind of gives you an idea of possibly what you could be able to do. I'm not at goal. I plan to work out through my entire pregnancy. I did with baby goal. So I'm not like doing barbells or anything creepy. Have you seen that video, like that lady? She's got like barbells and she's like hitting her baby bump. Well, this is terrible. It makes me sick to my stomach. Anyway, but let's just hope her baby came out okay. I mean, if that, I don't know if that works for you. I don't know. It's just weird. Anyway, 44 minutes. So we got like 45 seconds left. And I'm gonna stop here. We're almost at 10 miles an hour, guys. Practically 40 laps already. 502 calories. I'm still going 11 miles. I keep trying to go below that. I want to go like 9. 20 seconds left. All right, guys. Be good to each other. Even though I know it's really hard sometimes. There's some people that like want to trigger the out of you on here. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. You're better than that. We are better than that. Woo! 45 minutes. It feels good. Crud. I still have some residual sweat. But I'm glad that you guys came in here, and I'm sorry if I'm a bit of a Debbie Downer. Like, that's not my intent. It's just my life right now. Kisses, stay positive, be good to each other, peace. Tomorrow, Patreons. If you can't work out during, definitely do the workout after the fact. I think you'll enjoy it. Bye, guys.